Before we get started, just a reminder that these videos are made for doll collectors or people buying dolls for other people. This is not a video for children. Thank you very much for listening. Hello, Internet. My name is Kelsey. Welcome back to my closet. Why am I all dressed up today, you ask? Well, I'm going to prom! Wait, what? I'm not going to prom? Well then, who is? Oh, the Hairdorables are going to prom. They could have invited me, but I guess we'll still unbox them. This is the special 2-pack edition of the Hairdorables Hairmazing Prom Perfect series, featuring the debut of Neila and Logan, our first Hairmazing Hairdoodable. The Prom Perfect line was revealed in January at Toy Fair. However, this 2-pack was only revealed a few weeks ago. Currently, it seems to only be available on Amazon, and it's $36.99. I am super excited to see what this is like, so let's just dive right in. This box is gigantic, so I'm sorry it doesn't all fit in the frame at once. Let's just have a little peek at it. I have been dying for these Prom Perfect dolls since I saw them in Toy Fair videos in January and February. And obviously not these two specifically, because nobody knew about these two until very, very recently. But the other dolls in the prom line I saw in Toy Fair videos, and I was just hooked. And I wanted so badly for them to give at least a time frame of when they might be released. I was hoping they might show up around regular prom season, but then of course our friendly neighborhood pandemic came along and ruined any chances of that. I think it was probably a smart move on Just Play's part to not release them around prom time and rub salt in the wound that some juniors and seniors weren't going to their proms. But now that it's late summer, people are talking about back to school instead of prom, so I guess they felt it was safe to finally come out with these. And I picked this Neila and Logan set because, first of all, I like Neila. She's one of my favorite characters in the Hairdorables lineup because of her space alien princess kind of thing going on. So it was amazing, or hair-mazing, to see her in full-sized form all of a sudden when she hasn't been part of the Hairmazing line yet. This whole thing is just, I'm loving these colors, I'm loving the space theme, I'm loving that Logan's outfit matches hers, and he's also, like I said before, the first Hairdoodable to get a full-sized setup, so I think since everyone else has been talking about the regular prom dolls, the original 6 Hairmazing girls, I wanted to talk about these two. So, there was a little plastic piece here that I cut off already, and it allows the box to kind of part right here. So this part has the surprises in it, this part here, and then this has, obviously, our buddies. So here's Neila and Logan free. Well, not totally free. I'm gonna pull them out, and we'll have a closer look at them. So I just took off, like, the front plastic casing. It just kind of popped off. The two stands, each of them comes with a doll stand. So the stands were stuck in there with them. Don't forget about that if you unbox one of these yourself. And I'm gonna cut off all these rubber bands and let them out. Okay, so something weird happened as I was taking Neila out. Not sure how, but it looks like something's wrong with the bottom of her head here. And her her head can kind of pop up and down. Obviously that's not supposed to happen. I might try, I guess, to put it in hot water and see if I can push. It looks like there's like a round piece on the very top of the neck peg that's supposed to slot in more towards the bottom of the head. And there's like a little cut here, almost like the plastic got damaged, and so the piece like pushed up, so now her head is just loose. So I might dunk her head in hot water to loosen it up and see if I can fix it. 'Cause that is pretty disappointing for something that I've been waiting for so long. You know, I would have skipped out on talking about this after seeing it, but I want to make sure that you guys know what happened in case you're interested in buying these too. I don't want the same thing to happen to you. This bit here on her elbow too looks a little weird. Like, the plastic is kind of peeling right here. It's very strange. There's just something odd about this doll. I mean, her hair feels fine, same Hairdorable's hair, as always. Because, like, my first thought when I opened it and I saw about the head and this part on the elbow, I was like, did I get fooled? Is this like a fake doll? But I mean, the box says just play and the back of her head says JP. Could it be that they rushed these out? And so the quality's not there? I guess, I'm pretty sure this is not fake because it was the official Hairdorable's Amazon listing, and so I don't know. I'm just very concerned. And the other thing is, like, Logan here seems to be fine. You know, his head is on fine and his body is all good. I don't know what happened to Neila. Poor girl. Broke her neck before she could even go to prom. Kind of like Regina George there. I mean, we'll still talk about her, even though I'm very perplexed. He's like, don't worry, baby. I still love you. Yeah, I know, that's pretty lame. Well, besides her floppy head, which would normally tilt and twist around, Neila has articulation at her shoulder, her elbow, her wrist. There's a little bit of a twist at the waist, the hip, and the knee. And Logan, I believe, has all the same except for the waist, or the twisting there. His head kind of bobs back and forth a little bit, get twisted around. His shoulder, obviously, elbow, wrist, hip, and knee. And that's pretty cool to see on a boy doll. I don't have any of these small hairdoodles. I'm not super into boy dolls in the first place because they're not as pretty. Obviously, you know, they're not meant to be pretty, but I mean, they can look cool and everything, but I don't know, I like dresses and cute girly outfits and stuff, so I prefer girl dolls. But he's still pretty styling since he's got his tucks with all of the, well, the back doesn't have it, but I think that's probably a standard tux kind of thing. But he's got stars and like the night sky all on his jacket, and his pants are a solid navy. And he's got a waistcoat. Let's see if it's another separate piece. Well, it's not a waistcoat, it's more like a button-down shirt. Can we take this jacket off, sir? Ah. Yes. Oh, so it's a short sleeve shirt. It is attached to his pants. Not sure how I feel about that. But he's got his little gold bow tie, and then of course a corsage. Not a corsage. The girl part is a corsage. A boutonniere. That's it. He matches very well with Neila's whole space thing. Even though I'm not sure, like I said, I don't really know about the Hairdoodle, so I don't know if he's also a space kind of guy or if he's just her boyfriend. His hair is all gelled back, but it is real hair on the top. And it's got a few shades going on. We got tealish, and then like a darker blue and some silver in there. And underneath, It's like a velvety fuzziness. So I do like his outfit. And that is why I was more willing to be like, okay, I'll get a dude, a hair dudeable. Now Neila, and she's not even fully dressed yet, but she already is looking like a space queen with her crown here. She's got some, hold on, my lighting is not so good. She's got some sparkly silver on her eyes and stars and like constellation line on her face. And her whole thing is constellations and zodiac. So at the bottom you see the zodiac signs at the bottom of her cape. Sort of. It's not really a cape. It doesn't go around her shoulders. It's more like a train, I guess. So her dress is a short little number and also has constellations on it as well as the moon. It's just very space princess. She is rocking it, matching her bow. If only her head was on properly. Now I'm gonna open up their accessories and we'll see them fully dressed. Alright, so I wanted to actually film this part because a big part of the Hairmazing thing is that their boxes turn into play scenes, and so you can't really see the floor of this yet, but I'm trying to unfold it. See, in the bottom here it says flip me up. And there's a couple of little, wow, everything's falling over. Oh, I see. There's a couple of tabs here. I think you're supposed to put these speaker pieces in there. It definitely works better if you're not on a carpet because then it sits flat and nice. I can't reach over the camera to do this, so hold on, jump cut. Okay, so here's what the backdrop looks like when it's totally set up. We've got the dance floor, 2 speakers, and the arch where you would take pictures. I definitely want to set the 2 of them up like they're having their little prom date photo. We'll pop this disco ball out. There's a disco ball here, and then there's a disco ball there. Double disco. Woo! Let's see what we've got first. It is, her shoes. There's a little bit of cardboard in here to keep the shape. That's nice. So she's got sparkly black boots, and these boots go all the way up. Not all the way. They're almost knee-high, I believe. And they have star cutouts, which is probably why they put the cardboard, because they're a little floppy already without it. Let us put them on her feet. Those heels. I don't know how she walks and dances in those heels at prom. And then I guess these would be Logan's shoes, maybe. You would think they put both shoes together. Oh, something flew out. It is actually her corsage and one of her earrings, so I guess the other earring is probably in there too. A brush, very nice, and her purse. It kind of looks like a black gemstone almost, because it's got like facets to it. It doesn't look like, oh wait, does it? It looks like there's a seam, but I don't think it actually opens, which is fine. I mean, prom clutches, how much stuff do you really put in them anyway? So here's her earrings. Got one full-sized constellation. Oh my god, her earring holes are not big enough for these earring pegs. I'm gonna wind up hurting her head even more. Oh, there it goes. Okay. One earring is a full constellation, and the other is just a star. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I didn't see any Recognizable constellations. Of course, I'm not super great at recognizing anything besides Orion and the Big Dipper. Oh, and of course we have to put her corsage on so that it matches Logan. Oh, how pretty. These are lilies, right? I'm gonna call it a lily. If I'm wrong, you can correct me. We have your prom tickets. Out of curiosity, how much did you have to pay for prom if you went to your prom? I actually didn't go to my prom. I was one of those girls who was like, prom is so overrated. I don't know. That's just me. And I didn't feel super bad about not going because my friends told me that the food wasn't that great and it was super crowded and hot and everything and it wasn't that fun, so no regrets. Anyway, these are Logan's shoes. He's got some, well, he's not very fancy for prom, is he? Wearing sneakers. Even the gold laces, don't make them fancy, Logan. Sorry, I don't mean to pick on you. It's got some big feet, though. Prom sneakers, wow. You know what? I'm not gonna say anything. What else is in this bag? Oh. Will you light up my night at prom? This is just a little sign, and it has a handle in the back so that when you are pretending to be Logan, holding up the sign to ask Neila to go to prom with you. Aw, isn't that sweet? And he used her space theme to ask her out. Adorable. Or maybe Neila asked Logan out, you never know. And then we have some shades. They're just basic shades. There's some glitter in the lenses. These of course are for Logan as well. Oh my god, those are huge on his head. Those do not look right. Maybe they're not for him. Why would they be for Neila? Why would she have sunglasses at prom? They do look like they fit her face a little bit better, but like, why? She's already got so many accessories going on. And then we've got this one last piece. This is round. 3 round balls. Is this a disco ball? More disco balling? Oh, I didn't mention that the prom wrappers here, it doesn't say prom, but there are disco balls on the wrappers. It's, oh, balloons. Oh, right, I forgot about these. Let's have Neila hold the balloons. These feel way too heavy for her. Yep, they flopped right over, but they stayed in her hand. I guess they ran out of helium. This feels like the bottoms of the stands. Yep. Oh, wait, there's one more thing. Oh yeah, the rings for the stands, of course. And that should be everything. So, last thing to do then, this stupid backdrop would stay, is to put the stands together and have them do a little dance. So the rings for the stands are both the same size and they fit perfectly fine on Neila, but on Logan's waist it's a little tight, so you have to bend it a little bit. I mean, overall, I love the look of these two. I think they make a very cute couple, and I love the prom theming. I'm just really disappointed about Neila's head. And I plan to try to fix it. I would prefer to do that rather than try to return this after I pulled everything apart and then get another one. I'm afraid that it might happen again. And also, like, I know this is a stupid thing to say probably, but I feel kind of bad returning something that's damaged because I know they're just gonna throw it away. And I hate that kind of thing. So I would prefer to just fix it or live with it and
like I said, it's a bit of a disappointment because I was really excited about opening them and doing this review, but I don't know. Things happen. I would hope that it's not a hint at a drop in quality from Hairdorables. I mean, I was expecting really great things from the Prom series, and obviously, like, there's some great stuff going on here besides her head, but I'm just hoping that it doesn't mean that Just Play is kind of taking the quality down a notch, because so far everything else, like the last series of the regular Hairdorables and the original Noah that I have of Hairmazing, have been awesome. So I don't know, it worries me a little because I really love the Hairdorables style. I like their faces and their hair, like the kind of hair that they use. I love all the characters being unique and everything. I like the fact that they have small dolls and then larger dolls, and it would really be disappointing to know that things were starting to fall apart for them. But in the meantime, I guess Neila and Logan will have their little dance, and if it's their last dance, well then, at least they're together. So, thanks so much for watching this video. If you liked it, then please leave a comment, drop me a like, subscribe maybe, share the video with your friends. Let me know what you think about the Hairmazing dolls in general, the Prom dolls, if you've picked up any of them so far, and what you think might have gone wrong here with poor old Neila, because I'm really just surprised by it all. Until next time, let's light up the night together. So let's just, oh man, I'm ruining it! I'm ruining it! This is why we use scissors, people. You can't really tell that badly.